Welcome back to another video. If you're new, hello, my name is Shali. So if you guys are interested on how I created this look, make sure to keep on watching. Of course, we're going to be starting with our eyes, and we're going to be taking Born This Way from Too Faced called Neutral Beige, and we're just going to be applying it all over our lid just to prep our eyes. Okay, this time I'm not using the Piloise base only because I wanted to try something new. So now we're just going to be pressing that concealer into our eyelids just to prep it, to apply the colors. Make sure there is no creases, so like that it doesn't get in the way when you're applying your shades. So for today's palette, we're going to be taking the Tribe by Juviasplace, and we're going to be using a few colors from this palette, which I'm surprised because I'm sticking with one palette this time. You guys see I got a fluffy brush and I'm just pressing the color into my crease. All I'm doing is just pressing it in so like that I can get the intensity I want, and then start blowing it out to prep it for a second shade. So now I'm going to be taking the orange shade and we're going to be applying that right on top of our first shade. Okay, my mistake here was that I used a very dense brush, which is like a little, a little stiff. So as I was blending, it was kind of like moving my concealer and it was like too rough to blend, so I switched the brushes and having difficulties and stuff like that. But now I'm just going back and forth and balancing the colors, and I did notice that I wasn't zoomed in for you guys, so I zoomed in so like that you guys can see how I balance the blend out. So stuff like that does happen. A whole lot of things happen to me in this video, and I'm going to be showing you guys without even editing it out, because like that I can show you that you can make so much mistakes and just improvise and fix it. Because like if you make that mistake of going with a specific color and then you apply either too much of one color and then it turns out to be another one, it turns out to be a whole nother look. Did you guys understand me? But anyways, makeup is just all about balance and blend, okay? Okay, so this next step, I'm going to be cutting my crease, and this right here is a silicone brush that I've never ever used, and honestly I think this is gonna be my new favorite brush to cut the crease because it's so freaking precise. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, what the fuck was I waiting for to use this brush? It's always been there and just never used it. And yeah, cutting the crease is super sharp now thanks to this silicone brush, and it doesn't suck in too much product, which is good. So y'all should try it. Y'all should really look into trying that. So now applying all the colors into our cut crease, and I'm gonna be taking these 3 shades. pack the color in, especially if it's shimmer, and make sure you keep packing so like that you get the pigmentation you want, and you're just gonna play with it and balance the color out with all the shades you're applying in your cut crease. I usually like to stretch my skin, stretch it out so like that can have more control into blending the shades into the colors inside my cut crease. Jumping into face, taking the Daily Glow Moisturizer from Herbalife, giving it a little moisture into my skin, using the Born This Way Too Faced foundation in shade Neutral Beige. This is actually my first time trying this foundation, and it's my first time getting the match. Like, we don't know what we're working with, so bear with me, okay guys. Taking the Real Techniques brush and just blending that foundation into my skin. Also, I didn't talk about my lashes because you guys will see why, okay? Also, babies, if you guys have any question on a specific technique you guys want me to jump more in depth with, just let me know down below or hit me a message. I'll be leaving my Instagram right here, so like that you guys can let me know. Now I'm just taking a sponge, just pressing that foundation in. I wasn't feeling it. I felt like I was too pale, so I was just a little skeptical about it, and I took the Born This Way concealer as well, and then I took the L'Oreal just to warm up on my face. Usually I take a brush, but this time I'm gonna be taking a sponge just to give it like the natural you know, just a natural look into it, okay? And why not just contour our face with a sponge? Honestly, I felt like I was too pale when I was filming this look. Honestly, looking at it right now, it looks like my perfect match. Like, I didn't think I was that light, man. But, you know, I was just trying to warm up my face because I felt like I was too light. Okay, but comes to find out I was okay, which is good. You know, I did a good job looking for my foundation. This foundation, as you can see, my skin looks pretty flawless, okay? And now I'm just pressing that concealer in, guys. Make sure you're pressing that concealer in with light pressure, so like that it gives you the full coverage and you need. So I did notice that my under eye was too bright, and I really don't like that. So here you're catching me trying to balance it out with the contour foundation. So what I did was I took my Juviasplace concealer in shade 18 and just dimmed it down just a tiny bit because I really didn't like how bright my under eye was looking. So taking out the Revolution Banana Light Setting Powder, and I'm lightly setting my face. I hope I am not too late, babies, but happy Mother's Day. As you can see, I am a mother, and it can be a little struggle trying to film, but all I do is improvise and change my angles because that's what you gotta do, and continue with my video. My favorite part of it all as well has become setting everything, because everything just merges into your skin. And guys, I just tried this lip injection because a girl wants a little plump in her tiny lips, you know. So I got me a lip plumper, you know. It plumped it up just a tiny bit, not all like that, but you know, it gave the illusion of plumper your lips. So now I'm just adding my Artist Couture highlighter and just pressing it into my skin, and then taking the blush. One, two, three. You guys had just witnessed the fuck up I did in my fucking face. And then my son is there like, yeah, I'll fix it. Yeah. is sometimes I don't like adding blush because sometimes it can get out of hand, okay? But when things like that happen, you add setting powder on top of it so it can dim it down. Setting powder also works like if you went overboard with the eyeshadow, you can put setting powder and dim it down. So that's exactly what I did, and I added setting spray just to set it and then highlight it again. So like that, it didn't even look like I made the mistake. You know, my kids are the real ones because they be looking out. If something doesn't look right, they be like, fix that right now, which is dope as fuck. But this is our final result. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. I will definitely appreciate it. And did you guys see the little coming soon part of it all? Hopefully I'll be talking about it in my next video. So bye guys.